There are a few things that you need to know, like hidden costs, closing fees, and inspections that you need to know. I'm breaking it all down when it comes to buying in Arkansas. So stick around because this info can save you thousands of dollars. What's up guys, my name is Cody. I'm a realtor with eXp Realty, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over what you need to know before you buy or invest in Little Rock or Arkansas in general. In this video, I'm going to be talking about, what are the pros of investing or buying into Arkansas. So we're going to be talking about that in this video. So be sure to comment me down in the description below to get into the investors and get involved with these investors that I'm working with, to get involved in buying these cheap properties, either fixing or flipping them. And if you guys want to join my journey, I'm vlogging every day, or I'm vlogging every other day of me trying to hit 100K and become the first success story as a realtor in my family. Be sure to follow on my Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Be sure to join the journey, you guys. I love you guys to join that journey. So without further ado guys, I don't want to make this intro too long. Let's jump right into the video. So number one that we have to get out the way, that I'm doing this almost every video when it comes to talking about Arkansas in general, the affordability. If you guys have been here over and over and over, the average home price in Arkansas or in Little Rock is, you guessed it, $250,000. Now what really makes that such attractive, because this state is really cheap. This is one of the cheapest states to invest in and to live in. So I don't want to stay on this topic for too long because I made so many videos talking about the affordability of Arkansas. So I just want to go ahead and get that out the way, guys, that here is very cheap here, guys. The average home pricing is about $250,000 to $300,000. Pretty cheap here. You can get like a 3,000 square foot home for $200,000. So that's how cheap it is here. So let's go ahead and get the affordability out the way. Let's jump right into number two, the local market trend. So guys, obviously 2024 is about to come to a wrap here. We're about to get into 2025 here. And in my opinion, guys, this is more of a seller's market. Since this is mainly the holidays. We're not going to be talking about right now as in November. Obviously the holidays, the market's slow and all that stuff. This is for the future of Arkansas in general. Is going to be mainly a seller's market. And why I sell is the seller's market, because there are so many investors investing into Arkansas. I mention this constantly in my videos over and over and over, that I have investors who I'm working with who are loving investing in Arkansas. So if you guys want to be a part of that journey, be sure to contact me down in the description below. And why people are investing into Arkansas, because the properties are cheap here, especially around the central area, around the 13th Street area, the 12th Street area. Properties are going for $7,000, below 20K, below 50K, duplexes, multifamily, condos. Properties are cheap here, guys. I'm not lying. You do your research. But guys, why I say this, because the supply and demand is really high here. People are buying these houses off the shelves and people are flipping them like crazy. Guys, I've seen it all. You guys really want to get involved into this market, guys. Join the other investors that have been contacting me and join this market. Obviously the market is slow because, like I said, it's the holidays, but 2025 will be the year of investing. So it really makes a competitive market. With all those other interest rate cuts that we recently have, all these interest rate drops, a lot of people are hitting the market, especially buyers. I'm not talking about investors. We're talking about buyers here. So sellers, if you're watching this and you want to get into the action, be sure to contact me down in the description below. eXp, we going to get your home sold quick. So that's why I moved to eXp. Number three, for the investors, this is all obviously for the investors too. I make this section for investors or some buyers that may want to know this information too, or some sellers too. We're going to be talking about property taxes and closing costs. I mentioned this earlier in the video. There are hidden fees that you need to be aware of. They may not be necessarily hidden, but you need to be aware of this game whenever you're buying or selling the property. So property taxes are here pretty low compared to most states. Property taxes here are averaging around 0.6%, of which keeping it a long-term cost down, guys. Let's not forget about closing costs, guys. You want to keep that in mind. Closing costs can range about 2 to 3% of the home's purchase price. So you necessarily want to budget 2 to 3% for closing costs. Now we got that section out of the way. Let's talk about number four, inspections. Especially for my investors, guys. if you're thinking to invest into Little Rock, or you're thinking to invest in Arkansas in general, and guys, I highly recommend that you get an inspection. Guys, inspections are such a requirement here, especially around the 13th Street area. There's such abandoned properties. There's so many opportunities that, you know, if you go look at these properties, guys, and I can even show you, like, these properties are pretty messed up, guys. So skipping out an inspection is, you know, something you'll be stupid to do, because, you know, that's not only going into, you know, inspection and investment property, that goes into inspection into a buyer's property. You know, if you're buying, you know, an average home, you know, I had some buyers who are willing to skip the inspection process, which is like, it's their decisions at the end of the day. But what I recommended, no, I would not recommend skipping the inspection process. Guys, I've seen so many problems with some of my clients who are having problems on problems on problems after, you know, when they buy their house, they didn't get an inspection, so they had run into problems later down the line that's going to cost them thousands of dollars. And, you know, that's not to say it's not my fault, because I recommended them to get an inspection, but they tried to save on closing costs or saving money in general. So I highly recommend you getting inspections, especially the Little Rock market, especially in the investors market. You really need to get an inspection on every property you're thinking about buying, or it don't even matter. It don't even matter if it's a fixer upper or just a regular property. If it looks new, get an inspection. If it doesn't matter, guys. Always get an inspection to be safe. Lesson number 5, we're gonna be just talking about my final tips and thoughts about just, you know, the whole, you know, just about buying in Arkansas. So me knowing the area, me living here for 20 years, guys, being a 20-year-old realtor living here for 20 years, guys, there's so many opportunities. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, there's so many investment opportunities. There's so many just opportunities just I drive past every day. So many abandoned condos, so many abandoned multifamilies, so many abandoned homes that just ready to be fixed and flipped. This being such a cheap state to buy properties, how can you not take advantage of this? In my opinion, guys, even though I won't be in Arkansas forever, I will come back to the state to invest into, you know, me investing into doors, me investing into real estate. So this is probably going to be one of my top states to invest in, back into real estate, because it's just so cheap here. So other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video on the things you need to know before you buy in Arkansas. Be sure to leave a comment down in the comment section. You know, will you consider investing into Arkansas? And also be sure to follow all my social medias. Be sure to catch up with the vlogs, you guys. You know, I love posting these vlogs. You guys are loving these vlogs, and I'm going to continue to grind to that 100K mark. And like I said, if you need a realtor and you need to invest into these, you know, markets, or you need to buy or sell like my other clients been doing, be sure to contact me down in the description below. Without further ado, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Let's get it.